in Southeast Asia. We're riding a semi-automatic bike. Never ridden one of these fellas before? No worry, you can go full matrix and ride one in no time at all. Let me show you how. Alright, so in Southeast Asia, semi-automatic bikes are the most common bike to drive. There are many advantages to driving a semi-automatic bike over an automatic because it's safer. You have gears which act like an engine brake, and you've got a foot brake too. So how do you drive one? Well, it's actually quite easy. You've got the ignition here, so once you turn the key, just press that guy and that starts the engine. And then from there, you just squeeze this guy, the accelerator. So next, you've got your brakes. You've got a front brake here. I rarely use that and I really wouldn't recommend it. You'll skid and lose control. But what you have got, which is super awesome, is this foot brake. So with the foot, you just push this guy and you'll slow down. Now for the gears, push the front one to change up a gear, and provided the bike is moving forwards, this will change the gear. And if you want to change down a gear, you push the back one. So let's now give this a go. We're just going to turn the key and we're going to press the ignition. So the bike is going. I've actually started this bike in gear 3, which is absolutely mental, but it can often do that anyway. So unless you're starting on like a hill, you can kind of get away with it. So I don't really want to be in this gear, I want to change down. So what you just do is just move the bike a little bit, and look, I can shift down, change down to gear 2 now. I push down again, provided that we're moving a little bit. There we go, we're now in gear 1. Push down again. And we're now in neutral. And now to change up again, provided the bike's moving forwards, you just push, and look, gear 1. Push again, we're in gear 2. Push again. Look, we're in gear 3, and we can keep going to gear 4. So when you're going around corners, up steep hills, you want to change to a lower gear. And when you're going down steep hills, you want to change to a lower gear 2. This will keep you nice in control, because it will act like an engine brake. So final thing, you've got an indicator, which is very important to use at junctions and when you're turning off the road. You've got yourself a horn. So in Southeast Asia, you actually use the horn an awful lot. You often just press it, and that notifies that you're there to other drivers. And you can press it twice to indicate that you're overtaking someone. So absolutely everyone uses the horn. It's very common. It's not like the UK where if you use the horn, you're passive aggressive. Here, it's very polite. So yeah, without further ado, let's take it for a spin. So look, I'm still in gear 1. I want to change up, so I just push on the foot. There we go, we're changed up to gear 2 now. Easy peasy. So yeah, we're in gear 2, we want to go to gear 3. So yeah, again, and push up again. There you have it. That's all you need to know about how to drive a semi-automatic bike in Southeast Asia.